Namco is a gaming company that has brought us great arcade titles like Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Galaga, true 80s classics. But Namco has also brought us some great arcade fighters, and this is definitely one of them. It's Soul Calibur for Sega Dreamcast. Soul Calibur is an arcade fighting game released by Namco in 1998 and then was ported to the Dreamcast as a launch title in 1999. If you think this game looks like a fighting game on the PlayStation 1, then you'd be right. There was a game on the PlayStation 1 called Soul Blade, and Soul Calibur is a sequel to that game. The story of Soul Calibur is quite interesting. It goes a little like this. The mystical sword called the Soul Edge is currently in the hands of a pirate called Cervantes de Leon of Spain, and for the next 25 years he stays on what's left of a Spanish port town. Many warriors have fallen trying to take the Soul Edge from him, but his winning streak comes to an end when two warriors, Sofitia and Taki, take him down, shattering one of the twin blades in the process. As the blade was about to end itself, Siegfried came to town and battled Cervantes, who had been briefly revived with the Soul Edge's will. After Siegfried's victory, he takes the sword, and the Soul Edge shoots a bright light into the sky called the Evil Sea. 3 years after all of this, the Soul Edge uses Siegfried, and now Siegfried has turned into the character known as Nightmare. New mission? Take down Nightmare and turn things back to normal. Or at least something like that. Soul Calibur has many different game modes to keep you busy. It has arcade mode, which is the arcade version of Soul Calibur, mission battle where you play Soul Calibur but with mission goals, versus battle, which is by far one of the funnest modes in Soul Calibur, team battle where you fight with your favorite characters as a team, time attack, get the best time, survival mode, which is kill or be killed, and practice mode to practice those Soul Calibur skills. Soul Calibur also has a museum which has a lot of cool extras like concept art, illustration CG portraits, and a lot of other things. Definitely a really cool tab to look at if you play Mission Battle. The Options tab has a lot of basic things such as setting the game's difficulty, enemy health, your health, time limits, number of rounds, stuff like that. You can also customize your controls, which is a really nice feature if the default controls don't work for you. There's a nice selection of characters to play with 9 returning characters from Soul Blade. While going through the game, you unlock a full roster of 19 characters. These characters are Mitsurugi, Taki, Sofitia, Voldo, Astroth, Ivy, Killick, Maxi, Nightmare, Xianghua, Cervantes, Rock, Sungmina, Fong, Siegfried, Lizardman, Edgemaster, Inferno, and Yoshimitsu. Definitely a lot to choose from, and a lot of these characters have their own playstyles to better enhance your experience. Moving on to the actual gameplay, we have what are some of the funnest fighting ever. With its 8-way runaround and many different button combos, there are so many different options in terms of attacking. Pressing start in battle will allow you to look at the move list, but there's a lot, and I don't mean that lightly. There are so many different moves depending on if you're moving or stationary, which buttons you're pressing. But no need to be overwhelmed because Soul Calibur is such an easy game to pick up and play with friends. When my friends and I play Soul Calibur, we have absolutely no idea what we're actually doing. We just hit buttons and hope to win. Might not sound fun, but when you actually play it, you can't seem to get enough. This game is very addicting. Soul Calibur is definitely an awesome arcade game, and no doubt a great game to add to your Sega Dreamcast library. It's Soul Calibur for Sega Dreamcast.